Hey all, Snoop here, and I thought today we should do something a little bit different. So, in today's video, we're going to be having a look at an iPhone 4S, and hopefully downgrade it to iOS 6. Mostly just because I was curious, and I wanted to see how exactly iOS 6 can hold up today. Normally I would, take it out and get it all set up, but I thought, wouldn't it be a little bit more interesting if we opened it up together, right? And, actually saw it come together, from out of the package. So, here we are. The objective today is to get it jailbroken and then downgraded to iOS 6 so that we can have an actual usable operating system. Now, off the bat, there's half an inch of bubble wrap in here. I'm not sure how exactly it fared, and I read the listing, and it said it didn't come with a cable, but I can feel a cable. So let's have a look. Normal bubble wrap. Bubble envelope, even. Oh, okay, so there's cardboard there too. That's not bad. And they did supply a dock cable. Whoa, wait. I couldn't imagine that being an actually legitimate... No, the thing is too short. So yeah, this isn't an official 30-pin dock cable, but that's pretty good for, not, getting promised one anyway, which I don't need a 30-pin cable. I have, 30 of them. So here is the 4S itself, which... Oh, wow. Oh, I'm gonna have to blur that probably, but man, that is hefty. That is really nice, actually. Wow. That is actually a little bit bigger than I thought. Everybody was complaining about it being so small, but no. Huh. This is so nice. And it's impeccable. It's in impeccable condition. There is no grime in the speaker grills at all, and no grime in the 30-pin port. This thing is perfect. Wow. So let's see. Let's turn it on. And there's the white Apple logo, so this is indeed running iOS 7 or higher, which of course it is. I just want to see if it's iCloud locked. I read on the back that it said that there was a passcode, on one of the stickers. Which, about the stickers, whoever, the seller of this, you don't know who you are, but thank you for using Easy Peel stickers. I thought it was going to be a razor blade type operation, but nope, came off perfectly. So yeah, and it's not shattered at all, so it got here just fine. That screen actually looks really good. This is an iPhone and iOS 9.3.6, which is the most modern iOS version this iPhone can run. So now we gotta see if it would be in the iCloud section, and there is no iCloud account. So this is iCloud unlocked, which is excellent. So that's great. This is gonna be fantastic. It doesn't even run that bad. I mean, okay, that was a little slow. I'm going to charge it up a bit, and then we're going to begin with the whole jailbreaking and downgrade process. But yeah, we shouldn't do that on 50% battery. So, just to kick things off, here I have my IBM, or Lenovo ThinkPad T420. On it I have running 3U tools, which is normally just sort of a nice thing to have. But for older iOS devices like these, this thing is kind of a necessity. So yeah, I basically just went as far as trying Telegram on iOS 9 because I've had some spare time. I was like, hey, you know what, wouldn't Telegram work nicely? And it works, but I wouldn't exactly call it nicely. So yeah, let's see about downgrading it. So I just removed my iCloud, so it makes it a little bit easier. I had to add it in order to download a older version of Telegram, so yeah, now we're just going to connect it to see it's in 3U tools, which is easy. That clank though. I like that port. Now we should be seeing, and there it is. Man, it's been so long since I've recorded a screen like this. So what are the chances of that? Charge times is currently at 666 cycles on that battery. And battery life is at 79%, so this will be a pretty good candidate for actually changing the battery, which isn't hard. You just undo 2 screws and pull the back off. Well, actually you push it that way. And then you undo 2 more screws, and then you just take the battery out and you put in a new one. It's not hard. I'll probably end up doing it if I use this device often. So now I think we just click this button, and... excuse me? Yeah, it's usually unreliable like that. I'll try again. Let's have it unlocked this time. Yeah, see? So it does that. My iPad for the first time took like 3 times. So, you know, I really should have mentioned that in the iPad tutorial, just how finicky it is sometimes. But, yeah, I guess it's too late now. So yeah, I was just going to keep doing this, and as you can see on the iPhone, there isn't really anything going on there. I shouldn't be touching it. I'm using a different cable. Like, I'm not sure about the whole goodness of this one, but I recently used this cable to reflash my iPad, so I know it's good. And it failed again at generating installation package. This is pretty interesting. Maybe I should actually try my other cable. I don't think that's the problem, because it doesn't sound like it's actually happening on the device. But I'm just going to go dig up another one just in case it is the case. You can tell this is an official Apple one. Not only just because of the fact that is gray and not black, that the sheath actually extends down more than the wrong side, than that one. See? This one's darker, and this little knuckle here is also a lot shorter. So, the more you know. And it failed again. We are giving this thing the royal treatment. Man, you know how many sacrifices we got to make to the 30-pin dot cable dots? Alright. You know, the problem with these is probably because I keep unplugging them like that. Also, for good luck, I'm going to try this USB port. You can't see it. In fact, you can't see anything. You think I'm going to bother grabbing to go turn the camera off? Nah. Not gonna lie, it's probably just the placebo effect, but that one felt a lot better going in. So, let's see if this placebo actually does any good. Oh, it failed quicker this time. Alright. Well, that's great. Alright, now with that crap installed, let's see if it works this time. I'm going to close iTunes this time to see if it changes. Oh, it did. I'm going to try my other computer. You come here. If anybody sends me a notification while I'm using this computer for this purpose, it will be their kneecaps. Huh. Well, that's not good. So, just like all good iPhone jailbreak tutorials, oh dear. Well, at least that was working to download it, like, through the web browser, which was weird because I'm starting to think, why would you download an app through a web browser? Seems a little bit silly that Apple would even support that, but is that a 5C? These people's got a 5C. The new iTunes. Bruh. That's nice. So now we've got 3 good tools on Windows 7 on a computer I'll be visiting in a later video. The pain is almost euphoric. It failed again. Right. What is even the deal? What's the problem? I don't get it. I really don't. I'm going to send them an angry tweet, and we're going to see if time does it justice. So thanks to this cool chap, even though it is actually 10 PM the same day, I use Sideloadly, and Phoenix is now on the iPhone, which is great. Yeah, so let's do that. You need a new battery. Did I bite off more than I can chew? Let's have a look, shall we? Phoenix. So kickstart jailbreak. Maybe that means prepare for jailbreak. So, okay, then it says to turn on that. Turn off Wi-Fi. Use provided offsets. Wake up! No! Oh, okay, it's respringing. I hope this works. I mean, at least I figured out a way to sideload apps. That's handy. I don't believe I'm seeing any Cydia here. Well, we're still in airplane mode. Do it again. Okay, this makes more sense. What? Excuse me? Okay, so... Okay, now... Apple logo. Gray. Apple logo. Goodness, I hope I didn't mess this up. I mean, I guess iPhone 4S's don't cost that much, but come on. Is there any Cydia? Is there any Go away. Cydia? No? You know, I just shouldn't be trusted with iPhones, man. I can't do it. All I can do is click a button doing an actual jailbreak. It's like, I can't even do that. Man, I sure do hope I managed to get this to work the second time, but I'm glad I didn't break anything. Hey look, a clean slate! Let's see if we can do everything right the first time. Use provided offsets. Oh, it broke again. So, this is taking significantly longer to load this time. But also we have Cydia now, which I'm guessing won't work, because we need to jumpstart it whenever we... or no, it'll just run fine. Whoa! Nice! Okay. Alright, well, essentially what I did is I hang on the screen that says to use kernel maps, or whatever they are, right? You have to wait for like 30 seconds. It doesn't have to do with toggling airplane mode or anything, you just have to do that. Alright, well I'm going to take you somewhere easier to see, because the rest we don't have to do here. Take this cable with me, because next is the downgrading process, because this iOS stinks. You know, I'm starting to really dislike filming touch devices, because it's full of fingerprints already. So I've added this repo, which I will put down there, so you can read it. My handwriting's impossible. This is, if anything, a note for me. So we're going to download and install KDFU app. This will put us into KDFU mode so that we can flash the firmware for iOS 6.1.3. It's so nice seeing Cydia on this. Thank you, Reddit. Thank you, the person who posted that Reddit post, most importantly, man. That was good. Funny, I actually decided to read the Reddit. And yes, I do get talkative the later at night it gets. No, I'm not entirely sure what to do when I tap this. Good night, iOS 9. I hope to never see you again. At least on an iPhone 4S. Okay, there we go. So, I'm not sure, you know, in DFU mode it just kind of acts dead, which is great. As we can see, this computer, which will get its own video, has detected an iPhone in DFU mode. So I'll move this over there so I don't touch it. I'll look over here to Flash, Pro Flash, going to import firmware, going to come over to documents, and I'm going to select this OTA update, which I doubt anybody watches this video this far, but I'll sure put that in the description for you. And alright, there we go. So this should be all correct. I switched it to quick flash mode. Because retained user data doesn't make any sense, and I don't know why I would even select that. And I get a choice between these three. I can't deselect this. I guess we're going with that. Okay. So now it's going to extract the thing from the firmware. My hard drive light is going nuts on this thing. Wow, we've got the old Apple logo on it now. That's good. That's really good. Wow. I am blown away. I did mess it up in several places. I guess I just didn't mess it up bad enough I'd have to buy another one. It's going. Look. Whoa. Look at it. It's going. Whoa. What was it doing? What is it doing? I mean, we've got the old Apple logo, but is that good? So about not liking to record touch devices. Do you see what I'm talking about now? It actually did it. It actually worked. It actually worked. Here, Apple, you can have diagnostic information from a 4S, which used to run iOS 9, but then now runs iOS 6 for some reason. Oh my goodness. Whoa. That works. I can unplug it too, and it still works. Absolutely amazing. Look at it. Okay, so settings, general, about, iPhone 6.1.3. Nice. Hey guys. iPhone. So now I'm sure you're wondering, now that we've got an iPhone, well, what can we do with it? And well, turns out, actually kind of a lot. Like, as you can see, I did some messing around with it off camera, right? And basically all of these apps you can see here work. Before we continue, maybe we should record on something a little bit better than this hardwood table, which, fun fact, this isn't hardwood, this is MDF that is coated to look like hardwood. I mean, you know what? Actually, let's not do that. So in summary, what we basically ended up doing is use Singularity, or no, not Singularity, Signly, to sign the app with my official Apple ID. I don't support that tool. I found it on like some forum somewhere and it was 2 AM. I was trying anything and that showed up. Somebody said it was good. I used my actual Apple ID even though the guide said to not to, but I did it anyway and it worked. And then there's a screen, which we had to hang on. We went through all the stuff in Phoenix like normal, but then there's a screen that said something something configuration. I'll show it there on the screen if I can. Which you need to hang on that screen for like 30 seconds. I don't know what it does, but you gotta let it keep going. Otherwise it's gonna do funny weird stuff and reboot. And then if you do it at the wrong time, it'll actually mess up the jailbreak itself. And then you have to reflash. And then after doing that, we installed KDFU, which got us into Pwn DFU mode. I think that's what I'm going to call it. And then we reflash down to iOS 6, as we can see here. So all you should have to do is do that, at least until 3U Tools is back. And this, as you might have noticed, is actually jailbroken, which this was done using 3U Tools. Right now, the jailbreaking tools are really buggy. I managed to get it to work, even though it said it failed and the jailbreaking screen went back and stopped working. I just let it sit. It'll say waiting for device to reboot, but then when the device does actually reboot, the jailbreaking screen will go back. I think it might have to do with the device actually being reconnected. Not totally sure, but I just left it because the jailbreaking tool was still running in the background. It was kind of funny. I was looking for other solutions, but then the device sort of rebooted and Cydia was there and it said jailbreaking completed, so it worked out. And that's basically where we are now. Well, off camera I tried out some other stuff and even got AppSync running, which is just AppSync unified. It's not hard to install. You can just look up how to do that. Again, if you're following this for a tutorial, which I hope you're not, but to be fair, I might actually be the only person who in recent months have actually done this. In which case, if you are watching this because those other methods aren't working, I greatly apologize for having to sit through this. Now that we've done this, how exactly should we end this video off? And well, I think there's only one appropriate way. Let's sideload something. Which, since we have AppSync, it's actually very easy. All we need is 3U Tools, and whee! So now that this is running, just put this into... This contains a bunch of IPAs, which I got off of the Internet Archive, which I'll leave a link to in the description. Endless amounts of IPAs on the Internet Archive. Like, seriously, I had no idea it existed. Like, they had IPAs there. I went and I downloaded some, and they all work, and it's great. I'll leave a link to that in the description. So, you know, you can try it out for yourself. There's some stuff for iOS 5 there as well. For instance, that's where I got all of these from. Yes, I just keep this thing handy, don't ask. And honestly, the one app that I think would be the most appropriate to install would be Minecraft PE. Just like in the iPad video that thousands of people watched for some reason. So, I have this entire thumb drive dedicated to 32 gigabytes of IPA files. So there's YouTube, so let's see if Minecraft is in here. It should be. I think I saw it earlier. Minecraft PE. This one is for iOS 6, that's what we're running. So, open it. Transmitting. Installing. And hopefully it should install alright. And it did. That nice. Okay, so now if we don't know for sure, we gotta try it out first. Yes! Minecraft version... Whoa, that's actually kind of new. Okay, so it's still Minecraft Pocket Edition, but it's a very recent version. Look at those fingerprints, man. This is why I shouldn't film iPhones. One thing I will mention about this device is its screen is so sharp. It is small, but man is it sharp. And there we go. Minecraft Pocket Edition running on the iPhone 4S. You can pick up one of these devices for $25 on eBay. There's a lot of stuff that works on these things. Honestly, I'm pretty excited because I want to do more videos on this device in the future. Mostly just because of how much of a good value it is. Because, man, this runs... I know a lot of people see it running on iOS 9 and think, man, this is terrible. But you downgrade it to iOS 6 and this is more than usable. This is definitely more than usable. So you can get some wood here. Oh, it's creative, that's right. This is newer than the version I played. Oh, this is infinite. Wow. Huh. This is running great. Okay, so there's a little bit of stuttering there with the chunks, but I so far haven't gotten FPS drop. And that's directly adverse to... I'll get it. Oh, come on. Look at the FPS on that. I mean, okay, so this one is a little bit higher resolution, but this is a Retina display. So the resolution isn't as different as you might think. This display is infinitely better than this one, and this runs great. You see, that one lags when you move the camera around, and then this one doesn't it's smooth. The difference is just one CPU revision. This is crazy to me, honestly. Just this much difference? I mean, it's because it was really early in the years of mobile technology, but this has an A4 and this has an A5, and the difference is more than noticeable. So, yeah, this is iOS 5, of course, on the iPad 1, and then this is iOS 6 on the iPhone 4S, which has an A5 CPU with 512 megabytes of RAM. This has 256 megabytes of RAM on iOS 5 with an A4. So yeah, that's really it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. This is something else. I wonder if I could make like a Minecraft Pocket Edition server. That would be interesting.
Hey, I've seen this one. This is a classic.
What do you mean you've seen this? It's brand new.